Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
F1 podcast. So, we are doing a fun prediction this year where we are going to predict the Constructors Champion, the Drivers Champion, and the finishing order of Constructors and which teammate will win over
Will
the other.
outscore the other in the championship.
Alright, big reveal. Are you ready to do your Drivers Champion?
Yep. You go first. Oldest first.
Okay. My entire prediction for 2026
Drivers
is
champion.
based on engine performance. So I'm hoping or I am believing that Mercedes has a very strong electrical engine or electrical component to it. So my entire prediction will be based on that. So
What'd you put?
I am predicting George Russell to be my driver's champion.
Wow, strong prediction. And I agree that Mercedes will have a very strong because they were strong in 2014. But I do not agree on one part, and my driver's champion is Kimi Antonelli.
That is bold. So you believe Mercedes will be the
Yeah.
best club,
Yes.
best in the
Yeah, that's yeah.
class. Okay, but you think Kimi would?
I think Kimi will. I think Kimi.
Okay,
I think
but he
Kimi
did not
should.
beat Kimi. Kimi did not beat
Maybe
George in
this will-
2025.
Maybe this will suit him better. This driving car, this car.
You think so?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I feel it.
So you're basing your prediction based on a feeling.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Last place driver. Let's go to
Okay.
last place driver.
Last
I will
place, you go first.
I'll go first this time. My last place driver. Seeing that Audi is a new team and Cadillac is a new team, I had a very tough choice. So I decided to go the Cadillac route because they've never been in F1, but Audi has experience from Kick Sauber because they are the new Kick Sauber. So I was deciding between Bottas or Perez, but I realized that Bottas has more experience in slow cars. So my last place driver is Perez.
Good. I like your logic behind this prediction. I thought the same too. So I thought of don't peek into my thing. So I thought about the two new teams on the grid, and I'm thinking that one of those would be a good bet to be last. But my prediction, as I said, is going to be all based on engine performance, and so I that's not, so I picked you went the Cadillac route because they're a new team. I went with Audi route because they're making their own engines, and I don't believe they'll be able to make a good engine. So they've never made engines. Sauber has always used Ferrari engines, if I'm not wrong.
I think they used I don't know. I think it's Mercedes or Ferrari.
Yeah, so one of the two. So they're making their own engines, and I'm believing that they're going to be really bad. So my last place team is Audi, and
I know we're not doing.
yeah,
teams.
but it's large. It makes logical
No, just
sense.
say the thing.
So my driver, I thought Nico Hülkenberg would beat Gabriel, and so my last place prediction is going to be Gabriel Bortoleto.
Okay, nice. Shall we do best teammate next or constructor standing? Let's do best teammate.
I think it'll be a waste of time. So we will do the team order, and then once we tell the team, we'll talk about which teammate will win.
Okay.
Okay, so
We'll
team,
start with our world champion.
both of us have Mercedes,
Yeah, both of us have Mercedes.
but we've decided on. But I back George and you back Kimi.
I backed Kimi. I think Kimi will have a spirit and drive and maybe a better time next year. Okay, let's.
I think George is a proven
Yes,
candidate.
I know George has proven and he won 2 races last year, but I
He's-
have a feeling maybe Kimi can do better
All right.
this time.
Okay, number 2. Who you want to go or should I go?
You go.
Number 2, based on engine performance and their performance in the last 2 seasons, I've gone with McLaren.
McLaren, no.
And do you also want me to reveal
Yeah, what's
my?
your best driver?
And
what's your top driver in McLaren?
I'm thinking Oscar will beat Lando. So because I like Oscar, and he didn't have a last. He did have a bad last half of the season, but I think he'll do really well in 26. That's what I'm betting on. What's your number 2 team?
Second place, seeing all the performances, is Red Bull. I think maybe Ford might actually do well this year, and of course, the best driver in Red Bull will be Max.
Okay.
But we'll see. Maybe Isaac can beat him.
All right. My number. You reveal your number 3.
Oh, I'll do number 3. So this time I went with Engine Performance, a well-known engine manufacturer switching teams. Third place for me is Aston Martin.
Whoa, bold prediction there.
And my number 1 driver in Aston Martin is Fernando.
No prizes for guessing there.
Of course. Okay. And your third place?
My third place is Ferrari. I think
you're backing it more than me, and I'm a Ferrari fan.
Ferrari have been there. They've not been the champion team, but they've not been too far off the pace in the last few seasons. And Ferrari being Ferrari, they have all the resources and the money to build a better car. And if they get their engine right, probably they can be a good bet. So which is why I'm placing Ferrari at number 3. And it was a tough choice between Charles and Lewis, Lewis being Lewis. But then I was reminded by somebody that Lewis didn't clear Q3 in the last Q1 in the last few races. So I went with Charles to beat Lewis. That's my number 3.
Yeah, that's a good decision. All right, you go with 4th because I went 3rd first.
All right. So number 4 for me is Red Bull.
Red Bull.
I am really skeptical.
This is really funny because I'm a Ferrari fan and he backed it more, and I'm not a Red Bull. He's a Red Bull fan, but he backed it less.
So I think it's about getting the engines right, and my entire prediction is based on getting this engine combination right. And Red Bull is making their own engine for the first time ever, like Audi. So I don't know how successful they're going to be, but I think they'll still be pretty competitive. So I went with Red Bull, and I also picked Isaac as their teammate too.
That's bold.
No. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Max. I picked Max.
Of course. My 4th place is Ferrari. I think Ferrari will struggle, but manage to scrap up and beat other teams back in the pack. I think Ferrari will do well with their engines too. I think Ferrari will get their engine better than some other teams.
Okay. So you're thinking Ferrari will be the last team in the top 4 teams.
Yes, and I think their midfielder teams will do better.
All right. Okay. 5th place. I think this was a tough one. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay.
Wait, no,
I can go first. No problem. So
I'll go first.
Okay. You go.
My 5th place team is Williams. I think Mercedes engines will push them up to 5th and keep them solid there. So no other thing. And my top driver, I forgot to say in Ferrari is of course Charles. But in Williams, my top driver is Carlos. He did well last season, got a few podiums, and really managed to pick it up at the end. So I think he'll do better with more experience at Williams this year.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. That's exactly what I put for number 5 as well. Williams have been on a upward trajectory in the last 2 years, and they got the money, and then they got the drivers. I think they will do really well. So I'm putting them at number 5 also.
Okay, and what's your top driver?
Top driver, Carlos Sainz. We are exactly matching there.
Okay, 6th place. You start.
6th place for me is Aston Martin. So I'm not as hopeful on the Honda engine as you, but I picked Aston Martin for 6th.
Honda, like last year, Red Bull dominated with Honda. Remember?
Yes and no, but it's going to be new. The engine regulations.
What about an Adrian Newey?
Man, I forgot Adrian Newey. Okay, I might be in trouble. I totally discounted Adrian Newey.
Well, these are set. You can't change them anymore.
Yeah, okay. I was, like I said, all I was thinking about were the engines, and I kind of missed Adrian. Okay, yeah, he can spring up some.
I'm pretty sure he didn't do any work on the 2025 car. I think he only worked on the 2026 car.
So, okay. And Fernando Alonso. That's number 6.
Yeah. My number 6 is Haas. Betting the Ferrari engines will push them to the next level. I think Haas will just be just under Williams. So I put him in sixth, and they've got a really strong driver and lineup as Ollie Behrman and Esteban Ocon. But I think Ollie will win.
Good. So number 7.
Did you do sixth?
Yeah, 6 was Aston Martin.
Oh, okay, 7. I'll go first. 7, McLaren. I think after being the best for a long time, they're just gonna be overconfident and mess up their car, and finish 7th and have a horrible year and focus on 2027.
Wow, that is really bold prediction by Varun. So who do you think will beat?
I think Oscar will be at the top at McLaren, of course. Okay, what's your 7th?
My 7th is Alpine. Based on Mercedes engine performance, Alpine would be top of the midfield is what I'm hoping, or like very competitive in the midfield. They will not be at the back anymore. And I think Pierre would beat his teammate. Who is he? Franco. He'll beat him very well. Is my prediction.
Yeah. Now let's move to 8th. You go first for 8th.
8 is Haas, and I think Ollie would win
What
over.
about those Ferrari engines?
I'm not very hopeful. So this is why I put Ferrari in the middle of the top pack, and I put Haas. And Haas didn't do great last year. And I think Ollie is a much better driver than Esteban. So I'm backing Esteban.
You said Ollie's much better driver than Esteban.
I'm sorry, I misspoke. I'm backing Ollie.
Okay, 8th place for me is Racing Bulls. I think the Ford engine just won't work with their car. Even though Red Bull's 2nd, I think the Ford engine just won't work for them. And my top driver is, of course, Liam, since Arvid is a rookie.
Number 9?
Number 9 is Alpine for me. I think they'll struggle as they did a long time ago, as they have been. And my top man at Alpine is Franco. I think he's been getting used to it, so I think he can beat Pierre.
Okay, that I think is a very bold call, which I think is completely wrong. But each one has their own opinion. My pick for number 9 is Racing Bulls, and I'm picking Arvid to beat Liam because I think Arvid is very promising talent, so I am backing him, and he also has Indian roots, so
This is biased reviews, people, biased.
I mean, it's not a review, it's just a biased bet, so which is what I'm taking on Arvid.
So that means you can lose it.
Okay, my 10 and 11 are going to be
Wait. You go for 10 first. Then there's only one team left.
Yeah.
Then I'll go first. My 10th place is Cadillac. I think they will just eke out because they got that Ferrari engine in their car and somehow beat Audi. And the best guy at Cadillac for me will be Bottas, more experience with slow cars. And my 11th place is Audi, of course, the last one left. I think their engine will just blow up too much and won't work that well. And at Audi, I'm putting Bortoleto topping Hulkenberg. That's what I'm expecting.
Couple of interesting choices there. You picked Cadillac to be number 10, but you picked Sergio Perez to finish last. So you're thinking he'd be much worse than Bottas.
Yeah, I think Bottas is gonna have tons of point finishes, and Sergio's just gonna crash into Audi.
Okay.
This is
I
not
think
the F1 movie. That's Mind Voice. This is not the F1 movie.
Varun's predictions are getting crazier by the day. So our order is the same. I picked Cadillac to be number 10 and Audi to be number 11. And I'm thinking Sergio Perez is a much better driver than Bottas ever was. So I'm backing Checo to beat.
Bottas has driven an Alfa Romeo and kicked Salvador slow cars like this one.
Okay, you are probably too young, but Checo drove Force India for a number of years before graduating to Red Bull. So probably age is showing up there. But anyway, we will see who's right and who's wrong. And okay, and then at Audi, I am predicting Nico would beat Gabriel hands down.
We'll see.
All right.
Wait, we're not done. Basically, this is how it will be graded. For driver's champion, if you're right, 1 point. If you're wrong, no points. Last place driver, 1 point if you're right, 0 points if you're wrong. Then for best teammate, yeah, 1 or 0 if you're wrong, right? Then constructor standings. There is 1 point, 2 points. Wait, no. What? Isn't it supposed to be like 1 point if you're exactly right? No, 2 points. So, actually, so scratch that, whatever. So, if you're bang on, you get 2 points for the constructor standing. And if you're plus or minus 1 of the where the team is, then you get 1 point.
I think we can agree and we can shake on it.
Alright, shake on it.
Should we get more points for the predicting the constructors champion and drivers champion perfectly?
Yeah,
I think-
perfectly. Well, fine, then we'll do
2 points for
2 points for perfect driver's champion in last place.
Yep.
And then 1 point plus or minus 1, like second place. Or
no points for that.
fine, just 2 points for.
Okay, 2 points for perfect prediction of the champion last place,
And
and then
then
2 points if we get the order exactly right, or like
no.
each position exactly right.
Yeah, and then 1 point if we're plus or minus 1.
Yeah, and then the drivers is like 1 or 0. Like
1 or
that's
0.
pretty easy prediction.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, shake on it, buddy.
Okay.
Good luck for F1 2026. Hopefully, you can pay for the subscription so that we can watch.
That'll be you.